Hello everyone, this is Bobbin Threadbare, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. We are still within Novigrad, having just gained access to the Master Swordsmith in the game. That's not the main reason why we're in Novigrad, and so... Hang on, it's a bit dark. Okay, that's only a little bit better. Yes, also, this is a marketplace and all the merchants were gone.
Welcome.
What have you got there?
This guy's a general merchant. I wanted to see if he had any cards. He doesn't, but he does have a reference book for ghouls and alghouls. Might be useful. He also takes generic stuff. Huh. Yeah, don't need a wine. And that page is getting hard to load. Actually, that guy took pretty much anything.
A game of Gwent. How about it?
Yes. I wanted to do some shopping and nobody was around. Looks like a decent hand here. A couple of twos, but they're cooperative twos. And I got myself a spy out. One of the cooperative threes. And that, I think, is the most useless leader ability in the game. Just see three cards in your opponent's deck. I can imagine wanting to do that when your opponent's hand is down to 3 cards or so, but... Oh, well, hello there. Ah, damn it. Damn Scorch. Well, 2 can play at that game, sort of. Ooh, hero cards. Actually, I've got a hero card too. Should I use it now? Or should I just waste some time? Waste some time for now. And now that my opponent has passed... This front line doesn't have enough power for... No, I'm just gonna save my effort for next round and use my resurrection card the same way my opponent used his. Spies. Ooh, that's a nice one. And I also got a decoy, which is also nice. The problem, though, is that I do need to win this round now. Ooh, it'll be easier with a hero card, though. And I can actually use my leader ability on that one. Okay. Well, this'll come in handy. Glad I saved it. And could use the little guys, just double his power. But damn it, it's just one short. I wanted to save my hero card. And I probably should have spent that instead. Well, let's see how this goes. Ah, damn it. It's got more resurrection cards. That's actually one of Nilfgaard's big advantages. Alright, let's see what else you've got. Oh, that's bad news. Ah, nuts. I misplayed the second round. I blame myself.
Welcome.
We can still beat him. If not the first round, then the second. Alright, looking good so far. Do some more powerful cards. Or equal power cards, that's fine too, I guess. Oh, doing the cooperation thing again. And as you can see, that's actually another advantage that Nilfgaard has. The kinds of cards that it plays. Cooperation cards and resurrection cards. Those are its strengths. That and the fact that it has some of the most powerful non-hero units in the game. I can do something about that too. But maybe not yet. Oh. Maybe now then. Okay. Second row is still functioning. But I do have this commander's horn. Ha. Jeez. It doesn't look like my opponent has any spy cards. I would have used it by now. Oh dear. Well, that's bad news for you, ain't it? And we're done. Low scoring game. Huh. Dead guy, right there.
Need something sharpened?
What I need is a good game of cards.
Wouldn't mind if you...
Let's see what you got. Oh, monster deck. This is going to be interesting. Oh, straight into the last row, huh? Investing in the siege row. Bad decision. Ah, dang it. Well, I can bring them back. Let's see. Let's keep playing for now. Oh, I see. Interesting move. Alright, now I'm officially wasting time here. Getting as many of his cards out on the table as possible. Looks like he had 2 vampires in his hand. That's good news. Got a decent advantage now. Yeah. When I played the decoy, the opponent knew I wouldn't be trying for the round. He wanted to save his cards for the last round, so I passed on the second one, forcing me to play at least one card because of his the monster ability. Oh, I see. I know that one of your cards is a siege card. So that's not exactly the best choice for you either. Let's trying to decide whether 2 4s or a 4 and a 5, or a 2 and a 5 would have been better. Anyway, what I consider most annoying is the fact that the almost every monster deck has that leader ability, even though it's a rare one to find. Ah, you did your best, but you shot yourself in the foot. And yet,
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
2 4s versus a 2 and a 5.
What do you...
I should have gone for the 2 4s. Music just disappeared. It's weird. Yep. Even the best of the Silver Swords can't quite keep up with Erendite. Anyway, aside from the marketplace, I do want to finally get the start of the Novigrad.
Our Novigrad! Shining and brilliant! Pearl amongst cities! Cradle of the eternal fire! Yet it is here that darkness raises its hideous head. A deceitful Doppler, doubling...
Oh, damn. Cut him off. That character is from The Witcher 2. The one being burned right now. And that character is from one of the short stories. The one that introduced Novigrad.
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special pie for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you, like the others of your species. I've no wrong. None. I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk. Please. Good luck. A Doppler.
Just another day in the medieval market square.
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Dudu is the other Doppler from the short story.
Entirely different. Right.
Chappelle. That was the captain of the guard's name.
No. Oh, fuck. Don't rightly know.
Anyway. What am I looking for? That's right. Characters entry. Figured it was time to actually have a look at some of these. Get rid of those asterisks. Of course, there is a lot written in the character's entry, as opposed to the bestiary. Their whole biography, life history, everything that's happened, every interaction between Geralt and these characters, both before the game starts and during. Felicia Corey. Yep, as it says, Geralt had met her while chasing the Kingslayer Letho. That is The Witcher 2. Grodin, mostly notable for being in contact with Stringer's wife, Stringer's daughter. Hendrik, that's the poor guy we were supposed to meet until the Wild Hunt showed up and slaughtered the entire village. Kira Metz. I believe she had a cameo in one of the previous Witcher games. We never met her in person until this one. I feel kind of bad for her. She left a bad home life, but basically joined a cult. You know, I never commented on the fact that he's got a necklace of chicken feet. I really have to wonder what that's about. I imagine that it relates to an actual folk tradition somewhere. But I have no idea what or where. Anyway, over here we've got a special character. Another one from the books.
Well, well, look who's here. The White Wolf himself in my humble establishment. How can I be of service?
How's business?
Really? That's the best you got? That's like asking a fisherman if they're biting, or an old gran about her health. Business is booming. There's profit to be made from war, provided you've the know-how. Before Nilfgaard had even crossed the Pontar, I'd contracted for insured deliveries of wood and iron from Kovir, reaped a 7-fold return on my investment.
Nice.
So you might think. But then there's the non-human poll tax, the church's tithe, war taxes, and my overhead. Subtract all that and you're left with a pittance. A dozen or so chests and no more.
Was that all?
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
He says that because he's the only place you can change currency anywhere in the game. Base game.
How can I be...
You play Gwent, don't you?
Oh, sure. 'Cause I'm a dwarf. Is that it? Do you also believe I know every other bleeding dwarf in existence, and at the end of each day, I deepen the mine shaft in my cellar?
So you play or not?
Aye, I play.
So play me. Stake a unique card, maybe?
Why not?
I'm not asking you because you're a dwarf. I'm asking you because I found a notice that said you played. And of course, he plays Scoia'tael. I'll need 2 commander's horns, so... Let's see. And yeah, the 2-point cooperation card really isn't useful if I don't have 2 of them. Let's just play straight for now, see what happens. Got a fairly decent deck for just straight cards. That 10-point archer is certainly no joke. Boost the front row, see what happens. Oh, you play a hero card? Well, I've got a hero card too. I'm gonna keep him in reserve, so I can equal you with this emissary. Dang, he loves his dwarves. However, you needed to spend 2 more cards to equal my total. Okay, I guess I'm not playing the archer this round. Well, not the big archer anyway. Little archer, on the other hand. Oh dear, that is a complete and utter waste. Do I even need to play any more cards? I mean, I should, just in case. Alright. Another impenetrable fog. And that was all he had.
Can't rightly recall the last time I was so thoroughly thrashed. The card's yours.
Tried your best. Tell me, who else would have worthwhile cards?
There's Marquise Serenity, for instance. She don't boast about it, but she has one of the best decks in town, and uses it damn well. I know what I'm talking about.
Do you, though? You clearly love the dwarf cards. That's sort of all your deck had going for it. Oh, I got Vesemir. That's another non-faction card. I mean, obviously. Oh, there's a strip joint in town.
Rain again. Damn mages.
Top-notch swords.
Master-crafted armor. Think you could make me some?
Ooh, I did get my journeyman's papers, but I've yet to make anything akin to a masterwork. You might try in Velen. A dwarf there goes by Fergus. He might help. Guildsmen claim there's no one better anywhere south of the Pontar.
Show me what you have in stock.
Well, you got some more treasure hunt cards. That's always good.
So long.
Let's have a look at them, in fact. And Ghouls and Owlghouls entry. Sweet.
Might buy tomorrow what you can buy today. Welcome.
What?
Alright. Just a bunch of junk.
So long.
I could dismantle some of it for silver, but I don't really need silver.
It can't be. White hair, yellow eyes, slashed face. Just like he said. Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, the Butcher of Blaviken.
Geralt of Rivia's enough. What is it?
A man came to me a few years past, paid me to keep a book for you, said you'd come for it one day.
Who was he?
He didn't introduce himself. But the book has a red cover, that I remember. I'm sure I've not sold it.
Alright, see if I can find it.
And perhaps glance at the others while you're at it.
Be glad to look over what you got.
Heck, might as well. Although it does look like I've read about half the books he's got, and apparently he has the Necronomicon. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Sell Ghouls and Owlghouls right back. Get rid of these vials that aren't worth a thing. Alright, doesn't take any sort of crafting materials. Alright, now...
The Merry Adventures of Muriel the Lovely Harlot, adorned with humorous engravings.
And apparently we're allowed to just take books out of his store, and then sell them back to him.
The treatment of furuncles through cauterization, a study. My manifesto. Must be it. There's a letter inside.
Jacques de Aldesberg. That's the villain from the first game.
Those hunters with burnt
Moribundia, the vampire's last likeness.
Huh. So that's talking about the danger of the white frost, which is a concern in this game. And ooh, cheese divination. You could divine on just about anything. Not sure who A is supposed to be. Maybe Aldesberg?
Interested in books? You don't look the scholar, but we've ones with drawings as well.
Up for a few rounds.
Although I think Jacques de Aldesberg's real name was Alvin or some such. Maybe that's connected. Anyway. Looks like I can get rid of that rotten mangonel. But for some reason I picked Rainford instead. I think it's because the mangonel at least is in the back row, so that's... you know, that's something. Gotta have that, gotta take advantage of the fact that the deck has a very diverse set of options. Especially since it's one of only 2 decks that have diverse options. And of course I say that, but then immediately get rid of the rotten mangonel. Alright, that's the Dandelion card. Acts as a free commander's sworn for the front row for every card except himself. Like a good bard should be. Oh, that's an unusual tactic. Yes, I did not use my decoys now, because I can use my decoys to keep bringing the resurrection card back. And by doing so, I will effectively be able to play my first round of cards twice. Well, nothing I can do about that. Ah, dang it. But 2 can play at that game. Alright, yep. Leadership ability is a free commander's horn in the ranged row. Go figure. Aw, dang it. I've got a choice to make. And I'm also 14 against 49. Yeah. Might be best to just concede this one. And then use my resurrection cards to make him pay. Alright, it's a hero card worth 10, but do also have a 10 that I can bring back, because it's a normal card. Oof. Good thing I still had that advantage there. And so I won.
Aye. Let's see.
And like I said, I'm going to sell him his own books. Sell his books back to him. The ones I just plucked out of his shelves.
Farewell.
This game is weird. Sometimes. Alright, sewers are dangerous in Novigrad, but when are they not? Haunted house contract, that's interesting. Imp. Really actually don't like this contract, it's poorly written. Yeah. Please watch below you before throwing out your chamber pots. And Monster in the Bits. Bits being a neighborhood. And yes, another notice about needing hot burning firewood because the Church of the Eternal Fire is on the rise. Always need more firewood.
Kingfisher. Where do you get the name?
Master Dandelion's poetry. The kingfisher preened, then fell in the latrine. Know it?
Yeah. Also know the one about Princess Annie, who drowned in the River Fanny.
Yes. At any rate, the kingfisher welcomes poetry lovers with open arms. Some of the brightest stars in the literary firmament perform here.
What are you serving today?
Any cards? Yes, indeed. Scoia'tael cards. A whole bunch of them, in fact.
Looking for a partner. Wouldn't mind a round of Gwent.
Then you're in the right place, friend. If you'll play now, I'll stake the unique card from my collection.
Sure, let's play.
This is one of the guys on the Innkeeper quest. And yes, I have changed my mind about the Rotten Mangonel. I think the extra power is more useful than the extra diversity. That being said, having 3 Imperial Guards is more useful than having Cynthia, for instance. Oh, monster deck. And as always, he's got the Commander's Horn ability. Alright. Yeah, Imperial Guard isn't useful on his own, but I do have 2 of my spies out. Oh. Okay. I just play Scorch here, and then win on a tie. If I wanted to, but I could also finish investing. Alright, and then just one more card. And hand size hasn't changed, but now we're both at 10. He technically has one more card, but I've got a lot of good cards. Oh, he's got a hero. Although I do have to wonder why I'm playing all of my best cards first here. I mean, that one was just a no-brainer, but... Oh, hey, that's weird. I only had one of those cards. and he flayed his dragon at the exact wrong time. Not that it would have worked with the other dragon out. Yeah, if this is the best he's got, I've got a chance of winning this in the second round. And that is even with the fact that he's got a commander's horn waiting in the wings. Alright, got some resurrection cards left, and only one card to resurrect with it. Might as well see what we can do. I'm down to 2 cards, and I've still got an advantage over him. Okay, as expected. But just painted a target on yourself there, buddy. And you really don't have much else you can do anymore. Let's see if you can do it. Oh, that's a double-edged sword there. Reduce the spread, but not by enough.
You win. Card's yours.
Ooh. Looks like that's a hero card for the Nilfgaard deck. Pretty much exactly what I wanted to see. Anyway, I don't think I'm ready yet to actually continue on with the main quest in Novigrad. Especially because we've got that cat gear we still need to find. And as you can see, Novigrad is a very vertical city. There are a lot of ups and downs, and... Nilfgaard Culture Festival cancelled there. Currently our enemies. Probably not something we want to celebrate right now. And yeah, that is the thing about Novigrad. It is a free state, a free city. But it is effectively in an alliance and under the protection of Redania already. And, while there's an argument that says that, oh, hang on.
Don't be shy now. Looking doesn't cost a thing. There's plenty to behold. This here's a collection of wonders that belong to the mage Eramas. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
How do you get a hold of these? Never heard of a mage willingly parting with his treasures?
No one asked Eramas his will. He was burned at the stake a fortnight ago.
Strange they didn't burn his stuff with him. Witch hunters let you resell it just like that?
Why wouldn't they? These are common goods, some valuable only as collectibles, perhaps.
All right, I get it. These items aren't actually common.
Rumor has it, each is an enchanted key.
Rumor happened to mention where to find the locks these keys open?
Sadly, no. What if I knew, you could hardly expect me to sell them.
Where did Eramas live?
At a lovely residence south of Oxenford. Badly damaged now, as he made the hunters pay dearly for his skin.
Show me what you have.
Common items, but wait, some of them might be enchanted. Mostly because the witch hunters don't know what an enchanted item would look like. So yeah, let's buy all of the quest items he's got here. A couple of random books and assorted items. Figured might as well. And speaking of might as well, more Gwent.
To matters less controversial, wouldn't mind playing a few rounds of Gwent.
Alright, let's see that new card. Yes. Nilfgaardian Hero. That's another thing that the Nilfgaards have. A fairly decent number of heroes. I don't know if it's more than the other decks, but it certainly feels like a lot once I've collected them all. Oh, and he's also playing Nilfgaard, and he's got the leader ability that cancels leader abilities. Alright. And cooperation cards aren't worth much unless they're cooperating with someone. In the meantime, I do have myself some spies. And so does he. Which is why I also have decoys. Well, hero spy. Damn it. At least we're still even here. Ah, dang. Oh, no, I drew one of my one of my spy cards. We're still even. I should have seen that one coming. Here, let me add to the deficit. Or, let me remove the problem, and then I'll add to the deficit. Oh, of course. Resurrection cards immediately after I kill one of the spies. You can play at that game as well. So yeah, this is a spy versus spy deck, and it gets ridiculous. Oh no, you killed one of my spies. Whatever am I going to do? How about the same thing you've been doing? God. Yeah, he's up to 73 now. I think I'd rather just have the cards. He's gonna press his advantage, though. He's got a lot of cards to spare. But I'm gonna press my advantage, too. With more spies. Oh. Passing now. So... let's match Tybor for Tybor. And... see what kind of damage we can do in the third round. Let's start out by just taking advantage of all my cooperation cards, which I now have out. And if you're investing in the back row there, well, I've got a little rain to put on your parade. And just double the value of all of those helpful, friendly cards. Ooh, investing further into the back row. I wouldn't do that if I were you. A little diversification, I can get in on that too. Not seeing too much in the front row though, but I'm prepared for when that happens. Maybe put a couple of my own back row cards out, just to throw them off a bit. Ooh, his cooperation cards are starting. I can do something about that, though. Although I might have wanted to wait on that a bit. Still, I've got the card advantage. He's running out. Can only resurrect the resurrection card, but it's one more point. Why not? And actually, why rain on his parade when I can get even more points on my side?
Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved, but produced using magic. Shame I can't ask Triss about it.
Well, maybe you will in the near future. Take it easy there, cats. So yeah, we're in the good part of town right now. You can tell because it's higher in altitude, and there's less crap in the streets. And over here we are taking the bridge to the the Holy Island, where the heart of the eternal flame lies. Of course, Novigrad is also open to other religions, other sects, other gods, but the Church of the Eternal Flame has a strong influence on city politics. And so while other gods are permitted, they do not have the same influence that the Eternal Fire does.
Do you wish the Eternal Fire's blessing upon you and your household? Come, true believer, may its light shine...
Watch it or you'll see the shine of my sword. And back off. That incense is making me nauseous.
You might have said so right away. Countersign and fish soup gives the deacon's auntie a headache. What do you need? Before you ask, I'm all out of hemorrhoid cream.
What are you talking about? Your incense that bad for the brain?
What do you mean? You gave the password, signalling you wished to buy some herbs.
You're about as much a priest of the Eternal Fire as I am a Vestal Virgin. What sort of conspiracy is this?
Conspiracy? Dah. Folks see conspiracies everywhere. I sell harmless things. Yet in turbulent times like these...
Think it's safer to don priest's robes? See, thing is, in this town, impersonating a priest is likely grounds for punishment. Cruel and unusual, I'd wager.
I impersonate no one. I am a priest. Though I am also an alchemist. Sadly, it's become difficult to reconcile the two. Will you report me? Or shall we make a deal?
Trying to bribe me? Save your coin. I'm not fond of priests. In fact, you'd have to pay me to talk to them.
Then I shall sell you my wares for less. Cast your eyes. See if there's aught you could use. Provided, of course, you do not seek hemorrhoid cream.
Show me what you have in stock.
Alright, it's a bit unusual. And, another unique book. Also another card player.
Let's play card.
Alright, got a couple Imperial Guards. And only one of the cavalry. Which, it's kind of odd that the cavalry is rated as less than the infantry. I mean, I suppose it's light infantry, but still. Oh, yep. Spy versus spy again. Let's see if it gets as ridiculous as last time. Although I am kind of not certain how I should work this. Suppose I might as well invest in my front row here. Alright, got me at a disadvantage there. You know, I'm up to 52 now against 15. Let's see you spend some of those cards you just got. Or don't. Okay. Well, glad I didn't waste my cards then. Lots of 10s. And still got a card advantage. I'm not liking the looks of this. Okay, I can at least use Scorched now, without hitting my own card. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm done. I've lost this one. Yep, yep. He's still got good cards, and all I've got is one dragon. He's one. Well, at least that feels like I'm using this card, not just wasting everyone's time. Damn.
You again.
That's...
I'm glad you changed your code word, though. It really shouldn't be something that someone could just spontaneously say. And half my hand is special cards. That is no good at all. And yeah, I don't need Torrential Rain because my leader card does that for me. Yeah, Clear Weather. I think I want to use weather cards in this particular game. I really don't know why you would want to use that early. Just would not give you enough information to be useful. Yeah, here we go. The one downside of the Nilfgaardian spies is that they are very powerful, and that is a bad thing when you're playing them, because of how spies work. Huh. I mean, okay. And now that I've got some spies in my graveyard, at least one of them anyway, let's drop them out. And start investing in the front row, see what we can get out of it. And this time, as you can see, the card advantage is mine. Unless he starts playing some more resurrection cards. Yes, ice first, I think. Oh, now you're stalling for time. What's that about? What the heck? What are you waiting for? Let's play down a hero card who isn't affected by the weather, see what happens. Second row investment makes sense. Also, he's the most powerful card on the table. Could do something about it. Although I'm gonna wait in case he's got more than one. I knew it! I knew he had a resurrection card in there somewhere. I knew he would be using it. He's got two hero cards out. I can at least cut his advantage here. Ooh. Could pull out a win, but I think I'm going to wait until the third round so I can use my resurrection card on his last spy. Man, our graveyards are full as hell. Squeak out one last set of cards. And he's screwed. We got two resurrection cards left. Both of them are heroes. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, resurrection cards resurrect even after they've been taken out of the graveyard, although for cards with a 0 value, that is an entirely meaningless gesture. There. Much better than last time. And now that I've talked to the alchemist, got his card,
Watch ways.
it's time for me to chase down this cat school witcher gear. It's not up by the Eternal Fire Temple. Instead, it's somewhere around here, along the edge of the island, on this little cliffside area. And there is a way to get down there, I just need to find it. Okay, that's not it. I have to imagine that within the few hundred years, all of these houses will have fallen into the sea. It's just impossible to think that that will not be the case. Anyway, it looks like I've found that road I was looking for. And yes, I am in a cavern now.
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
Something concealed, in fact. Can't see much, and I know this cave is going to take a while. So instead of pulling out a torch, let's go full cat. Oh, dang. It's a golem. Oh dear. I believe golems have a more dangerous move set than regular earth elementals. But they are just as weak to staggering, which is something I can use against them. Alright, looks like there's... Man, it's bright underwater. And yeah, a lot of the fungus around here glows. Oh, invoice for a golem. The one that we found earlier, I imagine. And yeah, the Skellige Isles are sort of based somewhere between Celtic and Nordic, and so they are worshippers of Freya. Uh-oh. Looks like someone's ghost is unhappy that I looted their corpse. Also, I'm a little unhappy. I accidentally used Ard. Amazing how they show up in blue, even when the rest of the world is black and white. I mean, is that an engine design or something intentional because of how supernatural they are? Anyway, it looks like we've got another side passage here I felt like exploring. Although it appears to head back towards the center area. Or does it? Look to the depths to be lifted up. In case you're wondering, the bells are ringing because it's noon. And the Church of the Eternal Fire is right above us. Got another ghost on the prowl here.
You piece of filth.
Spiced chicken and pumpkin stew. Mix of exotic spices, it says. I'm guessing it just meant pumpkin spice. Like if you had the desire to make the recipe at home. Alright, looks like each of these levers turns these statues 90 degrees. Each time bullet. It said look to the depths. Oh, reversed itself. But yes, I believe that means that we need all of these statues to be facing inward. Whereas most of them are currently facing outwards. Looks like that one's got the right orientation. And then there's these two guys. Oh, cat ran out. Come on. Just the one left to do. Sure enough. The opening splits. Allows us to get into the water, which is full of drowners. Let's hope they are drowners that are easily killed, because there's not much space down here. Well, they did take 2 shots each, but on the bright side, they had some real trouble hitting me. And all of that just for a lab key. Which I guess means that the way straight forward must have been locked. So it's a good thing I wouldn't bother with all of this. Anyway, it's way too dark down here, even with the luminescent mushrooms. And sometimes, depending on which direction I'm looking, I can hear the rain outside. At this point, I'm not really following what I'm seeing so much as I'm following the minimap. Yep, sure enough, the door was locked.
No good, no evil, only pain. No good, no evil, only pain.
think this guy's using his own Quen shield. I think someone experimented on a Witcher. And that is how cat school diagrams ended up in this place. Subject shows incredible resistance to physical torture. Cowbane and hemlock. Sea wasp toxin. And despite it all, his body continues to function. God damn. That guy is much better off now that he's dead. Damn. Anyway, it appears that he was abducted off of a ship directly to this hidden laboratory. So to find the rest of the basic cat school gear, we're going to have to find the wreck of the ship that they came from. The Flying Stag. Halflings are reminiscent of gophers, and elves are relatives of birds of prey. So yeah, that is a discussion of elder races by someone who absolutely hates elder races. Anyway, I've got no idea why I still haven't gotten my torch out, but no matter. We'll continue in Novigrad next time.